Chini. Remember Shanda test. Nearly customer services. But I did training. I used to do training a lot. I used to train customer experience staff, customer interface in my franchises, my unit shops, call center. Made the whole rest of the business. We train if we get a new product, we train the rest of the business so that when we start to better our clients, whatever my products and then double. This is the Answers Podcast, and I'm your host, Regina. This is where your answers meet your questions meet real answers, your problems meet real solutions. And today I'm joined by the phenomenal Reverend Mchesa. I told him I might say Macheso. So, Reverend, I'm very honored to have him in the house because he's a registered licensed psychologist. He's practicing, and he's got a very powerful ministry to just help people solve their problems. So, we are looking forward to hearing from you, to getting whatever you're going through. If you're not having a pleasant experience of life, no matter how small the challenge you are facing is that's keeping you from having a pleasant experience of life, you need to reach out to us. Send us a text message or a WhatsApp audio on 0779 375. Do not hesitate to send us an audio. Tell us what you're going through. What is it that's keeping you from having a pleasant experience of everyday life? Then our Answers family will do the best that we can to figure things out with you so that you can have a vibrant experience of life. So today we've got our caller who will be joining us shortly.
Hello.
Hello, good morning, ma'am.
Hi, morning. How are you doing?
Fine, thank you. You're speaking to Regina, and I'm here with Reverend Machesa. Reverend Muchesa is a registered psychologist. He's going to be helping to just sort through whatever you're going through so that we can work together to come up with, a resolution, a way forward, a next step to navigate whatever problem you're going through. Is that okay?
That's okay.
That's okay. All right. So over to you. You can tell us what you are going through, what's been going on.
Okay. About three years ago, 2024, 2023, 2024, I started seeing this guy, and we were okay. You know, with hype, you're new and I actually ignored a lot of things.
Okay.
So 2024, I discovered this guy was cheating, not with one person, but with a lot of girls.
And how did you discover?
So ndakaona akafonirwa makuseni ndiri kumba kwavo, akafonirwa nemunhu ane zita rinenge rangu. So I asked, ndikati ko munhu uyuyu anonyatsondidaira zvakanaka. And then the girl called again. Nokuti yakaita miss call iyanga asimu. Adzoka ndo ndamubvunza. Ndamubvunza anonyatsondipindura. It didn't really respond properly.
Okay.
So chaku akutondiperekedza kumba. Ndobva munhu wemva afona again. Afona haana kumbomupa mukana. Akamuti asi you're with her. That's how I found out about that one.
Okay.
So I checked this phone. Ndikaona kuti mune vanhu vaitaura navo vangu vakawanda, somewhere out of the country and some in this country, somewhere out of town, Mutare and Inyanga, like all over. And I got worried. Andina kubvunza ipapo, I had to go home and cool down because ndandisingadi noise. I'm a very noisy person and I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do it properly so that I know what is in this person's life because I didn't really know him as much as I thought I did.
Okay.
So then I came back till Vandaso of Azunditaga. And the chaga Vandampunza. I go combine, I to ask her, what's happening? It's like, I don't know what happened. I'm just serious and all that, but I like you and this. I'm willing to try and work with us. I'm like, okay. If you're willing to try and work, since that's way deeply into each other, we can, see what is from that thing. And then he became, a proper person, doing this and that, and chifambo.
Okay.
This other time, I think last year now, tatomboti fambe. Last year, 2025,
Okay.
he, um, what happened? I asked that, okay, so since a relationship, we are now moving and it looks okay, why do you think that we talk about marriage? Because he had been married before and I've never been married. So I
Okay.
wanted to hear what he has to say about lifelong, like a commitment. Since angari munhu angambobuda marriage, obviously maybe angasadi, given madira aiita zvekutamba izvi.
Okay.
I wanted to know kuti pandakapamira panapa, is it worth it? Ndinzwa kuti munhu anofungei. So ndakamubvunza kudaro. He's like, there's something that I didn't tell you. Uh, because ndaitya kukutaurira.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, okay, what is it? And then he starts crying. Ndio ndatoti what's happening? He's like, inini ndirorwara, I take pills and I'm HIV positive. I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't take it harshly or anything. But let's see, okay, here's the thing. I'm gonna need us to go get tested because you haven't been telling me the truth and I need to know exactly what's happening here. Yeah, we've been protecting, but anything can just happen.
Yeah.
I was asking her the marriage because I wanted to know exactly where you stand.
Okay.
Not knowing kuti for your reason war arikutopa kuti ukwanise arikutopa kuti usakwanise kuita move on with your life. But I want to know I'm safe first before we talk more. Busy. And I had to go take myself to a doctor, get checked, like full body checkup, and then I come out negative. I
Okay.
didn't tell him, but tell him a process something happened to Basakwake and then he lost his job.
Oh, shame.
I lose our job, like it just went downhill from then on. Like, a complete overturn. So I turned from being a girlfriend to being a friend that looks out for this person. Like, who they say, how are you? He's going through depression and, a lot is happening.
Okay.
Can't pay bills, can't do anything, can't find jobs because I mean, what. So now I'm wondering, Kuti, how do I disengage from him without hurting him? Because I know where I do need my friends. And despite the fact that we have our misgivings and our problems, I am that friend. And I understand people go through the most and a lot in life. And sometimes we are the only person that they have in life.
Okay.
So I'm trying to ask, what I'm asking is, how do you disengage from the situation if you're in a relationship, but also maintain the fact that you are also a friend that people can call when they feel lonely or when they are not feeling okay, given water, when, a friend,
Okay.
without hurting them or without making them think kuti wakutiza because apasina chiripo.
All right. Okay, and just to find out, maybe have you guys broken it off officially, or you are still in a relationship?
No, we haven't broken off. We haven't broken off at all.
Okay.
We're still in a relationship or set up a relationship.
All right. Rev, do you have any questions?
Thank you so much for sharing. I know it is.
I can barely hear you.
Thank you
I don't know what.
for opening up. I hope you are hearing me now.
Can you hear him now?
Hello?
Can you hear me now?
What about now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Thank you for opening up and for sharing. I know it is not very easy to open up and to speak about your private life, especially in public spaces. But I am grateful
Yeah.
and want to thank you for sharing. What it means is you are carrying a burden on you, which is a bit heavy, and you would want a way forward. Um,
Mhm.
do you love this guy, if I may ask?
I used to think I did. I used to think I did. I care for him a lot. He's been the friend that I had like for a while now. But love, manja, I don't think I still love him. I'm just that friend that cares for someone. Because so that's where I am now. And I know situation yari he needs someone. So I'm there because I want to be there, and I also know he needs me around.
Okay. So you love him.
Oh no, no, no. I care for him
Oh, okay.
as a friend.
Okay. Do you understand him?
Now I do. Now, given everything, now I sort of see the whole picture.
So you understand him.
Yeah, I do. I do understand
Okay.
where he is,
Okay.
how things are going on.
Okay. So the fact that you now understand him, does it
Mm.
imply to the fact that you no longer love him because you understand him?
Um, I don't think I no longer love him because I now understand him. I no longer love him because I fell
Kuna
out of love.
Jesu! Yeah!
Right.
The reason
Hallelujah!
why I say this is I'm here because I understand him. I care more because I understand him, but I no longer love him.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much. Let us see the concept of love, right? And
Mhm.
see if we can speak from a layperson's language the divisions of love or the types of love. We have the eros, what we call the eros, the romantic or passionate love,
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
where there's attraction, where there's a chemistry desire, where there's will for, that butterfly feeling.
Feeling. Yeah.
Yes, the romantic approach, that admiration, where you feel the horse, the bends.
Life.
And we have agape love, where you love unconditionally and you don't expect anything. That's another type of love. And we have the filial love, the deep friendship love,
As you all
which
know,
is mutual
I'm a
respect,
businessman.
shared values, loyalty,
Company.
and
Yes.
where you get laughter, where you get to understand yourself, where you get the pleasure, where you feel when you have someone someone can respect you, can make you feel. And with the
Mm.
storge, the familial, the affectionate love, where there is
Mm.
familiarity, where there
Now
is
the company is
care, where
growing.
there is belonging,
And akutokwanisa
and
kuenda
where there is
kuti
warmth, where there is
free
stylish. All those
kwemasipaini
are types
connections
of love.
that I have employed.
Which one are you
Ndikangotarisa
at now?
kamarara makuru andiri kuita ndoda kutenda Mwari because money is flowing everywhere.
Uh,
Again, again, I was given a chance. I was
right now, I think
appointed being
it's self
a
love
manager of a transport company, Yema Kombi. So
because
run all these
I'm trying to get
Kombi.
back what I lost by putting myself first, which means I don't want the stresses ekuti ndinge ndiri murelationship one inondistressa inondistraina and handisi kuziva kuti riri kuenda kupi. So I've got to put myself first, even ndiri kuona kuti my partner uyu ari kundinida maybe in the forming relationship. I'm willing kuti maybe tite come to a consensus, tisangane pakati kuti okay, I since this has happened to you, I'm not going to leave you. Not as you think, but I'm also going to put myself first because I need to. I've lost myself. I've bent a lot of rules that I would never have bent. I've agreed to a lot of things that I should have not agreed to. So now I'm trying to take myself back, but at the same time try to be there for him.
I'm glad we have that realization. So I don't have answers either, but I would suggest three things. The first thing that you realize who you are. You identify yourself, self-actualization. You know who you are, you know what you want, you know what you don't want, and you create boundaries. Failure is not the summation of life. You always have somewhere to begin with. So realize who you are, set your boundaries, create your peace. You need your peace before you decide anything. You need your peace, your self-realization, what you want. Do you want a relationship? Do you want sex? Do you want an intimate relationship? Do you want a friend? Do you want self-actualization? Create your own boundary, your own space, so that no one enters your space. And the second thing I would suggest is that you choose what you want. What did you want when you chose him? Did you want affection? Did you want reciprocity? Were you close to him, or it was just an accident? What made you decide to love him in the first place? Was it money? Was it his attraction? What was it? Identify that, so that when you want to make another engagement, you know really what you want. And lastly, you create your own self. Who are you? Who am I? Who am I? Can you identify yourself? Can you set your own boundaries? Can you create your own space? Do you have time to yourself? Do you listen to the inner person in you? Do you listen to the deity in you? Or you listen to other people? Who are you? Identify yourself. Create your space. Journal your life. What do I want? What is it that I don't want?
Yeah.
When do I want this? When do I don't want this? You create your boundaries. You journal your life. You plan your life. You have stages in your life. I'm aware, every human being is a sexual being. That's a fact. Every human being is a sexual being. But if
It's very true.
sex is that thing, are we not missing the fact? Every human being is a social being. Is being social, being a socialite. Who are you? What do you want? Are you living for yourself or living for the community?
Yeah.
This would be my suggestion. Identify yourself first. Set your own boundaries. Start to please yourself
Yeah.
before you please someone else.
Exactly.
Start to
Yeah, that's very true.
introspect in yourself before. Start to comment yourself. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. No matter the other person say I'm ugly, but I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. And this gives me the satisfaction of who I am. Anyone who comes in my space should take who I am.
Yeah.
That would be my contribution.
And I also just want
Thank you
to
so much.
I just want to add that one of the qualities as well that makes it very difficult to do exactly what Rev is that extreme self-compassion, not self-compassion but compassion for others without self-compassion.
Yes.
So
Okay.
you find that you may be where you are because there was that drive, there was that push to always show up for others. And some of that came at the consequence of then compromising what you like, what you love, what you believe in, and even to just get to know that, like what Reverend said. Reverend spoke about just being self-aware, just knowing who you are, and defining what you actually want, because that's what's supposed to come first. Then you can be able to now know what boundary to put within which relationship, because it's very difficult, I'll tell you, to set any boundary when you don't know what you want. It's like Reverend just invites me to watch soccer. If I don't know whether I like soccer or not, I might just say I agree, because I don't know what my relationship with soccer is. But if I know that, you know what, I don't have time for soccer, I need to do something that I love, then at least I can be able to say no and to say yes, because it actually
Mm.
feeds my own agenda, my own intentions, right? But then
Yeah. Mm.
I also know that this can be a very difficult process, especially if you feel guilty. Do you feel guilt at some point because of making a hard decision, considering that you found out that he is now, not that he is now, but he is HIV positive? Is that something that you feel guilty about, to just then leave him?
Okay. Um, so I'm this person, Wokuti, I've seen life.
Okay.
I've seen life. I've seen life. Zvakanyanyisa chaizvo.
Okay.
And these things, zvinhu zvinouya neupenyu, you know.
Yeah.
And you see, I'm not going to judge him. I just want myself back.
Okay.
But at the same time, I do not want to feel guilty about leaving. I'm not guilty at all.
Okay.
I don't want to feel guilty about leaving, but I don't want to leave in such a way yekuti handizoziva kuti munhu ari sei.
All right.
I don't want to leave in a way yekuti iye anobva ati, you know what, since usisiri my girlfriend, or since usisiri padhuze neni, let's just cut ties. I don't want those ties cut. I want him to know that he can reach out to me if he needs me. Ndiripo, I'm there, but I'm just not his girlfriend. And also do it in such a manner yekuti andite kunge, because mari haisisipo. I've been in that same situation before. Saka andingamboti I'm leaving because mari haisisipo. So I don't want him to feel that way. I just want him to feel, no, it's human at the end of the day. And whatever that's happening with him, it could happen to anyone. To me, to my sister, to my mom, and anyone else. So, zvinoitika zviriko.
But does that also contribute to, I know you do deny that, but is there a part of you that's also, afraid that you might actually not be very clear, that money aspect could be one of the reasons? Just a part of you that just doubts that this has got nothing to do with money?
The reason why I came to you guys is when I first spoke to him about it, I can't did akundidaro because things down with me.
All right. Okay.
So I wanted to be able to carefully articulate what I mean when I say, you know what, I'm leaving, but I'm going to be there. I don't want to be with you in bed. I don't want to be in your space, but I'm going to be there when you need me. I'm going to be your friend. Not because you no longer have money, not because you're sick, not because you're going through anything that you're going through. I'm going to be there for you and your family. I'm going to be there.
Yeah, so I think
Yes.
those 3 steps sorry, go on.
Okay, no, ndandida kuti saka that thought iyoyo kana yakamupinda because I just brought my idea to the table. Obviously pandiyataura everything achangofunga kuti no, maybe it's because handisina. No, I don't want him to think like that. I just want to be able to carefully articulate exactly what I'm thinking and exactly what I want.
So
In a mature way,
Okay, so I will reiterate what Rev said. Just be clear, first of all, with yourself about exactly who you are and what you want. So who you are and what do I want, right? And then what are my boundaries with regards to this relationship? Then you will realize that it really doesn't matter how he takes it. It should not matter as long as you are clear about why you are doing what you're doing and the reason why you have taken this step, and that you have made the necessary steps to ensure that you communicate this very well. I mean, you called us, meaning that you are taking this very seriously. So what it means is you will find a way to communicate exactly what your desires are. Because in this conversation as well, there were things that I felt were missing in this conversation when you were telling us. How about the heartbreak that came when you found out that, he was being deceitful? He made you vulnerable, you engaged in intimacy, and then you then find he was keeping this from you. What if the condom burst? What if you had been compromised during all this interaction?
Yes,
I
yes,
felt that
yes.
I did not get that anger or that level of saying, look, to an extent, I did feel betrayed by him when he was cheating. I felt this, I felt that. There is just so much that you are also experiencing. And I'm thinking as well that you are also doing a lot to push that aside. But these are things that are relevant to you. You need to deal with this betrayal. Come face to face. You are important, but you are putting him first over your own emotions right now. When you made this call, this call, when you made it to us, it's about him. How do I break it down to him nicely so that he takes it well? It's about him. So what I'm thinking is, that continuous pattern of just prioritizing someone else over yourself, it then just keeps on coming back. Why? Because even with this call is structured in a way that says, look, I want to know what is it that I can do for him so that he feels better, not for you. What about you? And that is why Rev decided to give you those three. When you were saying it, I was just like, what does this have to do with this situation? But then now I get it, because Rev is saying, look, it's time to also consider yourself. It's time to see yourself and to prioritize yourself and to say, what is it that I would want? You, not what him and what he thinks. But what about you and what you think? What
All
about?
right, all right. You asked the question, how am I able to think for him before thinking for myself, given I've been heartbroken
Yeah.
and he did this to me before all this. So what happens with a lot of women, what I've noticed, I'll speak for Ramondo's, right, myself too.
Okay.
I fell out of love the moment he cheated. I had a massive heartbreak.